Shinsekai. In English, it means New World. Shinsekai is one of Osaka's many districts. After the success of the 1903 National Industry Expo, Shinsekai began to expand and update greatly. But after World War II, it took a huge turn for the worst. Now these days, it's sprung back on its feet with its own flavor and style. Even so, it still has a reputation as one of Japan's more dangerous neighborhoods. Though keep in mind, dangerous in the mind of a Japanese is fairly open to debate, as fortunately, Japan doesn't do dangerous very well. While it is home to a lot of Japan's homeless population, and there are seedy activities to be had, Shinsekai boasts a colorful history and is worth a visit. So we've made it to the main area of Shinsekai. This is where all the restaurants are at. This is where all the lights are at. This place comes pretty well alive at nighttime, especially. A lot of tourists here now. This character here is called Billiken, and he is like a symbol of good luck, especially in this area. I think maybe in Osaka in general, but especially this area, you'll see him in a lot of places. So keep an eye out for him, see how many you can spot in the video. Now I'm going to take you guys inside Smart Ball. It's a type of game that I've only seen in Osaka. I think it's a very old game, and I think it only exists in very few places now. I've only ever seen it here. Let's go check it out. It's kind of like a mix between like a pachinko or something. Let's go look at it. Right now it's not too crowded, which is good, because usually later on it's going to get super crowded. So many people in here. So you're basically get these little blue balls, and you got to get them to fall into certain slots. You see the 5 and the 15 and something slots. And they'll give you more of those balls. And then you can trade those balls in for prizes at the top there. Shows you how many balls it takes to get basically just a bunch of snacks. So let's play, shall we? So I'm just gonna put 100 yen worth of a game in here. Just one game. I'm not sure how many balls they give you, but we'll find out soon. Where's the oh, here it is. Stick it in. The balls come down. We'll start lining up in there. Pull this little trigger here. You watch them fly. And you hope they fall in somewhere and drop more balls. Nope. We're running out. We're running low here. And nothing. And then when you get a certain amount of balls, you stick them in this little tray here thingy. And once it's filled up, I think it's like the equivalent of, I'm not even sure how many it is, how many balls, but you can like put them in here and then put that aside for the ones you don't want to use. Like if you got a certain amount that you're planning on buying one of the prizes up there with, put your balls in a little case and then play with the remainders. I'm not getting anything though, so we don't have to worry about that. Oh, we got one into the 5. Here we go, 5 new balls. Probably a little too late. I have 6 right now. which can get you absolutely nothing. So here we are coming up on Stentaku Tower, the symbol of this area. There's a expo coming to Osaka 2025, so they're making a big deal out of that in a lot of different places. You can go up this thing. Here we are under the tower. There's a little bit of a cool mural here, painted right underneath the tower. And then this is the entrance to the observatory. How far can you go before you have to pay? Waku Waku Land. Exciting land. Excitement land. Oh, there's a store down here. This is so weird to me that I've been this area so many times even before living in Osaka, and I've never been down here. Lots of candies, gummies. They really like gummy stuff in Japan, it seems. Bucho, this is pretty good. I like bucho. This and something called haichu is the closest thing I found to like a Starburst or something. Anybody from the States, you guys know what Starburst is. Not sure they sell that anywhere else, but yeah, here's haichu. Banana. Here, omikuji. You can get your fortune. Ooh, and look, we have a retro Zari Zani. Basically a retro game center, retro video games. Let's go and take a little bit of a look. It's usually harder to film in these places, but let's see what we can do. I see Mario Brothers right there. Here we go. That's Mario Brothers. Dodgeball. Renegade. The original Street Fighter. Oh, this is pretty cool. You got the dates on there. Sniper game. Darius. Let's see Darius, R-Type. You got your shooters. Final Fight. Double Dragon. Bomberman. Anybody else hungry? We're here, about to eat one of my favorite things to eat. Pretty popular, famous in Osaka, especially Kushikatsu. I love this stuff so much. It's basically different fried things on a little stick, and you dip it in some awesome sauce, and it's so freaking good. It's pretty cheap too. For like one piece, it's either 120 yen, 110 yen. They have a lot of side stuff too. Takoyaki, salads, kimchi, other things you can get. But I'm just gonna go with a bunch of the fried stuff, the kushikatsu stuff. We got squid, salmon, lots of, you even get dessert, fried banana, cream puff. You got your basic meat, beef, asparagus, cheese is really good, mochi, hot dog. So I'm gonna order a couple of these and then we'll get right to it. They also have an English menu, so if you don't read or speak any Japanese, do not worry. You can get the menu in English in all its wonderful glory. So if you're ever in the Shinsekai area, especially in the Shinsekai area, or in Osaka in general, please try Kushikatsu. Definitely recommend it. And there's a ton of these places in the Shinsekai area, so you will not have any problem finding one. And pay close attention to that. That'll be important very soon. And they have arrived. I got the wiener hot dog, cheese, which I thought I ordered two, but there's only one here. Maybe they didn't hear me there. This is, I think, beef. One of them's beef and one of them is pork. And then salmon. So this sauce, you saw earlier. Please dip in sauce only once, because it's community sauce. So it's a little sketchy, but I'm gonna trust people are dipping only once. You take your kushikatsu by the stick, dip it in there. You only get one try, so get it in there nice and good, and then take a bite. This is the cheese. Cheese is so good. And there you have it, kushikatsu. Now it's time to check out this place after the sun sets. This is where it looks at its best. I'm a huge fan of neon lights. Very Japan. This is a very popular chain of Kushikatsu, the food that I ate earlier. You see this little guy standing out here. You know you found the place. Kushikatsu Daruma is the name of the place.